All right. I'm an M&A, and welcome to Pony Royale.
And this is Moondust saying hi.
I'm Angel Heart. Hi. What's up?
I'm Thunder
And
Roll.
this is
What's
Danny,
up?
who's
And
Okay,
Danny is hi
whatever the hell
Danny.
he is.
And I'm some form of DJ Snowy Hope.
That
I'll
makes
turn on Danny.
Well, there
So
you
this
go.
is-
Who knows?
So this is this is Pony Royale, where we will talk about anything from Brony related stuff, which is mostly, and to random crap like Teletubbies.
We'll get to that later, but for now, let's just stay
You
on
lied to
track.
me. You told me
And
this
it is
was my
not
fourth
Pony
thing.
Royale, just to let you know.
Brony.
Okay, can we get on to our first subject? Our first subject was about Fluttershy, which is something we've been thinking about for a while. We all want to.
That's
we
not
all want to
awkward.
know. Okay, forget about that. We all know that Fluttershy is very awkward
lied
and
to
very
me.
timid. But the weird thing is that
Danny,
even though
shut
she's
up.
terrified of the Everfree Forest, she lives right off the edge of the Everfree Forest.
Which makes
I
no
feel
sense.
like she is secretly down deep, like bright. I think it's all an act. I don't think she's all that shy.
I think that's where she gets most of her pets. Like,
No,
They're just from the
I
Everfree
think
Forest.
about the
Innocent
move,
animals, does she? Well, if you want to say that, then you're fucking...
guys. I think about move. Remember, stay out of my shed. She has to have somewhere to take care of herself.
Stop mob, you dip.
I wouldn't live by the Everfree Forest because they scare the shit out of me.
but then again, she does live on the outskirts of the town, so she's not bugged and she can be with her animals.
Yeah,
So maybe
I
that's
think
why she's so close to the Everfree Forest, so people won't come bug her.
Yeah, she stays on the edge of both. That way, she doesn't have to deal with animals she doesn't want to, and she doesn't have to deal with people at all. Or maybe
People,
she
you mean
shouldn't say, I
ponies?
don't know. Ponies. Yes, I mean ponies.
And we have Danny in the background, Floppy.
I want to make a quick note. If I say everybody or people instead of every pony and ponies, just shut up and accept it.
And put it in the comments
Okay.
so we know how many times you said it.
That's it.
How about don't
Yes.
put it in the comments?
How about yes?
And there's Danny again.
How about you shut
How
up,
about
Danny?
you
Danny,
shut up
just
and
shut
take your
up.
gubbins? Just shut up and take.
Yeah,
Just shut up and take your gubbins.
Yeah.
That's why I made
I
that
think
joke.
I think we covered the topic. Let's move on to being high while watching Teletubbies.
We're not supposed
Okay,
to
fine,
say the
fine,
topic, Dumbo.
Too bad, Dumbo.
Okay, well, fine.
Now
We were
you
talking.
ruined it.
We were, okay, I'll explain since you want to get. Okay, shut up. I'll explain since you want to get there. Earlier today, we were talking about obviously Fluttershy and
It was
Everfree Forest. Yesterday. We led on to thinking about, everybody hates us for watching a kid show, and we thought about other kids shows like, and we thought about Teletubbies. So one
And
thing we
then I
realized
thought-
is, shut
and I
up, no,
thought-
don't cut in, do not cut in. We thought about the fact that if we were to watch it now, we could, no, not yet. We couldn't imagine how we could watch it without being high, even
No.
as children. Okay,
That
now
show
you
was
can say
just
something.
nuts. And they're creepy. Like, what
Does
are they
anybody remember
supposed
the
to
names?
be?
Does anybody remember
mean,
their
they're-
names?
what kind of person takes like a freaking cute little creature and shoves the TV into its stomach?
Exactly. And that's like,
The
hey
director.
kids, watch my hypnotic juice.
I don't
anybody-
really talk. That sounds completely. That makes total sense. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did anybody else think Poe was a homosexual?
Here.
I'm not sure who that is. Yeah.
Because he was the purple one. Because I'm pretty sure they were all boys, but he had
Or
a purse
something.
and a hat, and he liked to
Yeah.
vacuum a lot. So I just assumed
But,
Well,
there
there's
was
something.
special about him.
They're
Did,
just
did we ever see him in the
things.
kitchen? Did we ever see him in the kitchen? Did we?
who knows?
So speaking of kids shows, do you guys know that Blue and Magenta are actually lesbians because they're both girls, and they were like dating throughout the whole
Yeah.
show?
From Blue's Clues, yeah.
Yeah.
They're total lesbians.
You know what pisses me off?
That we don't know where ponies go to that we don't know where ponies go to shit.
We're not getting there yet. Shut up. What pisses me off is that after Steve quit the show for Blue's Clues, they said he was going off to college or some crap, and they switched
They
him with some guy
lied.
who was like twice his age.
Yeah, I know. And that show was always just weird.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I
And
mean,
really fuzzy drawn.
But
it's a freaking blue dog who solves mysteries by finding like footprints around the house.
I want to talk about the premise of the character switch. Okay, hi, I'm Steve, so I'm going to go off to college. I'm going to leave my dog and all my talking people with this guy who I barely know.
My dog's lesbian.
And he's gonna live in my house for the rest of the show. So yeah.
And who knows what you'll be doing to the house and the objects in the house.
Yeah.
Probably should. By the way, do you have any idea where Brony's going to take a crap?
Who knows?
It only shows it ever in one episode, and it's when Applejack goes to the rodeo when they're going to find her, and then she comes out of the porta potty.
I'm pretty sure they just go. I believe in Ponyville they go wherever they're standing and they just fertilize the grass.
And, yeah, but the
Then the
thing
next
is, if you
idiot
go to
who
a place
steps in
like
it be like, oh shit, I just stepped in it.
But guys, if you go to a place like Canterlot, I have a strange feeling. They have like random like holes in the ground where you take a crap, so you walk up and just crap in those holes, and they're probably like bedazzled with like jewels and crap.
No,
and
that's
then on the
those
other hand, you
royal
go to a place
sweepers.
like
They have them like standing around. You don't think they have that many royal guards for no reason? Some of them have some other jobs.
Okay.
It's like the elephant cleaners behind rodeo shows. Not rodeo, what am I thinking? Carnival-like shows.
I know we're talking about toilets, but I have to ask a question. Does anybody know how much a ruby or a diamond is worth in Ponyville?
$1. I mean,
not that much, actually. Seems how Rarity's dresses are, like, sold when they're, like, bejeweled with, like, a bajillion,
No, but think about it. Do you remember the episode where Spike takes care of the pets? Why is it that the ittiest, bittiest one could pay for an industrial hairdryer?
Well, considering how much one little gem got Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo, and Sweetie Belle and Spike at your service.
Well, yeah, I guess that is true, but they change it up like every show, because Rarity has, like, dresses, like, full of those gems, and then they buy an industrial-sized hairdryer with one.
But remember, Rarity's a teenager who owns her own salon and lives by herself. Who knows how much money she gets from her parents?
And guys, also, Rarity is the element of generosity, so I don't think she's going to charge her friends that much for a dress, even if
it's not even her friends who buy them, is what I'm saying. I'm saying she still has to make a living, because she still has to buy the fabric.
Well, she does make dresses for the royal family, so
you would think she would charge a little bit more, like the normal price for a gem.
Yay, Storm.
Plus, you gotta think, the ones that she puts gems in usually go to the royal family. So it's not like she just sells them to whoever. You don't see people in
Ponyville.
You don't see people in Ponyville walking around with gems embedded in their freaking skirts and crap.
Then again, you also don't see people in Ponyville walking around with clothes. I mean, is that like streaking for them? Like if they're not wearing like a dress or something, they're just streaking.
It's a simple fact. It's like Ponyville is the hodunk hillbilly town. Everywhere else you go in Equestria, they have clothes, but in Ponyville, they're just walking around doing it how they do.
Hey, that's Kentucky for you.
Exactly, Kentucky.
Hey, don't make fun of it. I'm serious.
I'm sorry. I'm about to be assaulted by a hillbilly, aren't I?
Yep. We consider everyone family.
Speaking of family, let's talk about Applejack and how unimportant she is to the main show.
Ow.
Well, that's a little harsh. I think she's actually really important.
I'm kidding. I'm just playing for jokes. It seems like people don't think she's very important to the show, and that hurts my feelings.
What about how it seems that all Earth ponies are like slaves to the Pegasi and unicorns?
That's because they can't stand up for themselves.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. They're like basically the slaves, and right when the Earth ponies are done being useful, they'll just be killed off.
Well, that's obvious, but as long as they can do something, I don't even know where I'm going with there, because I don't know what the hell they do aside from grow food, and I'm pretty sure anybody can do that.
Space.
Well, Earth ponies all have their own special talent. How do you think they get the cutie mark?
Yeah, but how special is their special talent? Think about when you think about the Pegasus and the unicorns, their special talent has something to do with some special skill, whether it's acrobatic flying or some type of special magic. But Earth Pony talents usually involve the most mundane things, like Shirley. Her name is Shirley because she's a school teacher, okay? Diamond Tiara's got her name because she's rich. Just about every Earth Pony with a freaking cutie mark has like the most lamest thing. Pinkie Pie's only ability is that she party, but let's not. I'm not even gonna bring up Pinkie Pie. She doesn't count. Applejack, they all get their name because they grow apples.
Well, going back to Pinkie, what really would you consider her? Seems how she can just like teleport into any device she wants, and will be anywhere she feels like it.
I'm gonna stop right there. Did anybody else notice that during a princess coronation, she turned herself into an alicorn for like 5 seconds?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she out of the blue, she starts flying around like, oh my god, she screamed alicorn and flew across the screen with a unicorn horn and wings, and then she went back to normal when nobody was looking.
Only you will pay attention to stuff like this. We just try to watch the TV show.
I don't think that actually happened.
No, it did happen. Go back and watch. You will see.
Going back to a different thing, it's so stupid how they took out Derpy.
Or what Hasbro would say, did see, which makes me mad.
Yeah.
I miss Derpy.
Yeah, and you know why they took her out?
Because she was offensive to parents.
No, to
all the parents out there
people who have problems. Cockeyed.
Yeah, it was also because of her eyes.
Okay, shut up. To all the parents who feel that Derpy is offensive, I want you to look up any music inspired by Derpy, and you will see how cherished she is to this community, especially people who actually have the same condition she does.
And Derpy's like the Where's Waldo character of My Little Pony.
I miss it.
Everyone does.
I miss her the most. I'm freaking, yeah.
No one will ever forget the Pegasi with the blonde eyes and the crooked eyes. Blonde hair and crooked eyes. I'm so retarded.
Derpy?
Yeah, no, that's why she was taken out, because of the crooked eyes. One of the reasons.
But that's what made her special, and that's why I love her so much.
Yeah. And she was just funny.
So it's just rotting now.
She's so adorable that I would club a baby seal for them to bring her back.
Anyway, going something else.
Later. Money. What? Hasbro takes that shit. Okay, next subject.
Okay.
Yo. Who do you think would win a war of ponies?
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's go back to that.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote with Pegasus. So they have the tactical advantage. They can drop bombs from the sky
and when did they come up with bombs? Era without nuclear warfare.
Okay, but they can drop giant rocks. All I know is that as long as the Wonderbolts aren't leading the way, they'll win. But if the Wonderbolts leading, then
the Wonderbolts are pathetic. They're only
the Wonderbolts have
the minute
the Wonderbolts have the worst combat history ever. The Wonderbolts have the worst combat history ever.
I think how you take out a dragon as a Wonderbolt, charging at the same speed in the same direction.
No, but you want to know why they lost? Because Spitfire wasn't the leader at the time. Soren was.
Yeah, I know why
whoever thought of putting that jackass in charge is
dumbass.
I don't know about their cognitive thinking.
Can I put this in? Here's the score. What? Wonderbolt 0, Derpy 1.
I have no idea what just happened. It kicked me off Xbox and said that I was signed elsewhere, and then when I tried to sign back in, it said that I've been suspended until February 18th, 2013. Yeah, I know.
Well, he was saying something very important to our recording session. Cool. Clearly, all of our fans wanted to know why that happened.
Well, let's just go back to talking about cheese.
Anyways, let's go back to talking about the war thing.
Back to what I was saying.
On that topic. Okay.
Back to what I was saying.
We all know that if there was a war to break out, the Alicorns would come down and kill everybody and make them into brain slaves.
But if there were no
that's not true. There's only a few Alicorns, and if the Pegasi all fought against them, the Alicorns would lose.
Oh, please.
And a Pegasus would just carry a unicorn on his back, and then that would be Alicorn pretty much.
Okay, Luna can shoot lasers from distances beyond what we understand and flies with a wingspan that can destroy and cause hurricanes. And Luna can get into your brain Freddy Krueger style and kill you, so let's not even talk about what she can do.
Yes, but think of a whole army of Pegasi charging that one Alicorn. She is screwed.
Well, no.
I think
don't forget magic, wings, and, her weight would slow down. So you can accept
if the Alicorns declare war against the other races, they would lose. That's 3 whole races of ponies that would rape them.
Let's consider that Princess Cadence, the most new Alicorn aside from Twilight Sparkle, was able to create an entire force field around an entire city. And she's not even very experienced. Yeah. So comparing that to Celestia and Luna, the 2 most powerful beings in the entire planet,
Get them to show their real powers. Well, yeah.
Especially in like I'm not talking about like a boss battle type character like King Thumb. I'm talking about a bunch of ragtag ponies. There's no way.
Well, it just depends on how good they are together, working together.
Okay,
if they're just a scattered group, but if they're a full army, they could take out the alicorns.
Okay, let's forget about the alicorns again. Let's say for some reason all the alicorns got assassinated, and now there was no leader, so now all three groups started attacking each other. Who would win?
Definitely the Pegasi. Definitely the Pegasi.
Okay, wait, stop. Okay, Angel Heart, what's your opinion?
I feel that I want to say that the Pegasi would win purely because they can fly.
No.
They all band together. They would all have their own separate abilities. They could probably pair up and destroy it.
Can I put in one thing? Hey, wait. Can I put in one thing?
Yeah, sure.
What?
Think about their bone structures. I'm kind of going a little bit more physical with this. They have to be lightweight to fly and be able to go fast. So one little bruise or hit can actually damage the whole system, causing major damage.
Have you seen Rainbow Dash?
Yes, but look at some of the crashes they take and just keep tanking it.
Let's not compare Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is different from all the other Pegasi.
Rainbow Dash is a tank.
Point, because if you look at Fluttershy,
Rainbow Dash is just a tank. That's the only reason she can take a tree to the face.
She was able to build herself up. Basically, she was able to make herself live up.
Let's put this in a different order. First, we're going to talk about all three armies as a group. Then we're going to talk about individual opponents versus individual opponents, because we know that's the biggest factor.
Well, I just think as a group, the Pegasi would have such an advantage because they can control the weather, and with their flying abilities, they can hide in the clouds and make it so the unicorns have no way of tracking them and shooting them. But so the Pegasi have the biggest advantage and would win.
Have light bones which smash easily.
I already said that.
Yes, but if you can hit a Pegasi in a storm cloud without being able to see it, then you are just an amazing shot.
And don't forget, can I put in another point?
Sort of move clouds.
Let's not forget the fact that unicorns are pussies.
Yeah, and let's not forget that a few Pegasi can make, not a few, but a bunch of Pegasi can just whip up a giant tornado.
No, but like, let's think about it. Aside from the Royal Guard, what unicorn have you seen that can actually put up a fight? I'm not talking about Spy Sparkle, and I'm barely already. I'm talking about, like, the average Canterlot.
Yeah, I know, exactly my point there.
They wouldn't even want to get their hands dirty, let alone go into a war.
Might be some that would get their hands dirty, but they are not strong enough. They don't know enough spells. Something they could do is level take spells.
They would have to be trained for so long to learn how to do that. Well, Pegasi are natural weather workers, so they will already have the skill they need to go to war.
But then you have to put in the factor of in-war fighting. Fighting will make your experience. Even that can make a really weak person somebody strong.
And guys, let's think about this way.
Can I make another note about unicorns?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me make one more note about unicorns. If Earth ponies get into a fight, the entire group jumps in. If Pegasus get into a fight, the whole group comes in. If unicorns get into a situation, they have a specialized military to do it for them.
True.
Yeah, exactly. They won't fight their own battles.
If you think about it this way too, there's always the Earth ponies who control the entire food supply. If they can protect themselves well enough, eventually the Pegasi and the unicorns will just die off.
Okay, but that's more of an economic civilization type thing. We're talking about like full-on combat.
Yeah, we're talking about a real war going on.
And don't forget about merchants.
The
Pegasi and the unicorns, all they have to do is attack the Earth ponies' small farms that aren't guarded, take all the food. They're supplied for like years.
And here's another thing. Hey, can I say another thing? Here's another point.
Yeah.
There's people who do dealings with other sides, merchants, where they can make more profit during a war. On both sides fighting.
Another thing I want to say, by looking at Pinkie Pie's family and looking at Applejack's family, you realize that all the farms are specialized. There's no farm that does every type of food.
Nope.
Each farm does different type of supply. So if they were to take out each individual food source...
Pinkie grew up on a freaking rock farm.
Exactly. Her family is a weapon.
What are the Pegasi going to do? Attack a rock farm and live for a year on rocks?
Think about it. Where there's rock farms, there's diamonds. Where there's diamonds, there's materials to be made for weapons. Pinkie Pie's family are a bunch of weapon dealers.
Well, yeah, that and just a heavy rock, if they have them, and a crudely made catapult will murder pretty much any pony that it comes in contact with.
So I think it's think about accuracy, but in straight-on combat, yes, that would be a great idea. Small combat, never.
Yeah.
Okay, for a quick second, I want to take unicorns out of the mix because even though they have the most magical powers, most unicorns don't know how to use it. I want to talk about Pegasus versus Earth ponies. Because Pegasus have full air superiority, but Earth ponies have the brawl and the muscle.
Well, yeah, the Earth ponies would put up a good fight, but still, the Pegasus have the wind, and they can just whip up giant storms, get out of the way, and just watch the destruction of the Earth ponies.
Hey, wait.
But Earth ponies can always take refuge in some place. Like, maybe above ground, maybe underground. They could always run to make maybe a cave or somewhere underground.
And don't forget about
they can build shelters quickly.
And don't forget about heartwarming Eve. How both sides fought. Not really fought, but Earth ponies still survived even though the Pegasus were still throwing out bad weather.
Well, you have to realize Pegasus can't do that much damage with weather because at a certain point they can't take their own powers. If they make a storm too big, then they can't control it anymore.
Yeah, but they don't have to control it. They just have to make a big storm and get out of there.
But who's to say they'll make it out? Who's to say they won't suffer casualties? Like think about Rainbow Dash and Lightning Dust. They made a tornado and nobody else was able to escape. Almost everybody could have died in that moment.
And don't forget about the episode with the water going up to Equestria. One mess up caused a whole mess up, and everyone got hurt, or
Yeah, but who said they were all gonna mess up? I'm saying this is more saying of an experienced army.
And you won't get that to begin with. It's going to be later on in a war.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know where you're going at. I know where you're going at.
The longer you're in the war, the more skills you're going to pick up. And I just think that, I just feel like that would be one of the ones the Pegasi would get. Or at least pick up.
Guys, I think we've talked about this topic for long enough.
Let's switch the topic. Yeah,
let's get to one-on-one brawls.
Well,
okay, I want to know what would happen Fluttershy on Apple Bloom.
Okay.
I can't say nothing. I don't know.
No, let's admit to the fact that Fluttershy can fight if she wants to. She just doesn't have the courage to.
Yes, which is why Apple Bloom would win.
Well, yes, I guess
I put my bet on Fluttershy.
But we've seen what she did.
Oh my God, Rod.
Like I know it was technically a massage, but we all saw what she did to that bear, right?
Yeah, I know, but still, if she doesn't want to fight, then she's not going to fight.
Going to.
And that will be her downfall.
No, because she has the power to manipulate. Think about all the times she wanted her way with something. She got her way. She may be timid and she may be afraid, but when she really wants to get...
The only two times where she really showed that she really wanted something, that was against the dragon and the cockatrice.
No, she did it with the dragon, she did it with Spike, she did it with Discord and the cockatrice. And
Discord was a little different. Discord was,
Okay, but she still knew what she was doing from the start. Well, she brought it out so many times.
Listen,
well, yeah, I know
she's able to manipulate people's feelings and emotions, so basically she can control your mind. Just say that. I'm not trying to do with that.
How she get that in a one-on-one battle?
Well, who's to say it's a one-on-one battle? I mean, we're talking about Apple Bloom here. He's not the smartest cookie, okay?
Yeah, but think about it this way. Apple Bloom will probably have people to support her, and then Fluttershy has a whole forest of animals to support her.
Oh yes, the bunny is so fucking deadly.
It's
time out. Oh no, it's gonna hurt.
It's not gonna be.
No, stop. This isn't the Apple family versus the Everfree Force. This is Fluttershy versus Apple.
1-on-1.
Yeah. One-on-one
I want to know what happened.
I
want to know what happened on Apple Family and Everfree.
If you watch the
that would be the most brutal war to happen ever. It would just be like a straight up brawl. But we're not talking about that.
The Apple Family would totally lose if Fluttershy was controlling the Everfree Forest.
Because you gotta think, you saw what happened when Applejack faced certain situations in which she put herself in over her head. What she will do.
Well, she was able to take out a few Timberwolves, which is kind of hard to do by herself.
Not to mention the fact that Applejack's probably the best fighter.
Yeah,
the rest of them are either too slow or too weak.
One kick to the face and you're screwed.
Yes, but the cockatrice alone would take out like half the warriors.
The face would be a better question.
And then they have the Manticores.
Yep.
Which Fluttershy was the only one able to calm that down.
And when them things get pissed, oh god.
But she didn't calm it down, she just knew what was wrong.
That thing.
Yeah, I mean even Rainbow Dash couldn't take out a Manticore.
I think we're putting enough talk. I think we're putting talk today. I think we take a vote who wins between Fluttershy and Apple Bloom. I'll say aye for Fluttershy.
I'm voting for Fluttershy.
Aye. Okay, that's 2. So obviously that's 2-on-3. So.
Yeah, Apple Bloom would just take out Fluttershy. I mean, it would.
I think that's enough for today. Why don't you tune in on our next episode?
We're not ending yet, Alex.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We're just gonna edit out and make more than one video if we have to.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We just started our very first video. We're not just gonna cut it short when we still have a bunch to talk about.
Well, I can't post a video that's incredibly long.
Yep, and about half an hour.
Well, we can cut it into multiple videos and just add in an ending.
It'll take freaking like 2 hours.
No, it's only half an hour.
Cut out videos.
Okay, fine. Back on topic. We'll just end out that part right there.
Okay, I want to talk about Rainbow Dash. Who do you think Rainbow Dash would be against that she couldn't beat?
Manticore.
No one. That's the problem.
Fire.
That's something that there's no even use talking about that.
I just want to think about who
how about
relationships
between the main 6?
Okay, guys, go back to this. Rainbow Dash versus Spitfire.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash.
How about we stop hitting ponies against each other?
Oh. How about relationships in the ponies?
Wait.
We're all lesbo. Who do you think would be the best couple?
I do want to go there, but before we go there, I want to ask for a moment of silence for a game called My Little Pony Fighting Against Magic. It was a project that got started like a year ago that was supposed to be a fighting game for My Little Pony, but Hasbro sent a cease and desist order on it, and it's been shut down recently. So they're going to try to get in contact to see if they can get it started up again, but as of February 8th, it's been canceled.
The silence for Derpy, the beloved background pony that was horribly taken out of the show for no reason.
May she rest in peace.
Just of a life that she never had. And back to the show.
Okay, then.
And Ellen's over.
Back to Lesbo Ponies.
Okay, well, that was good.
Yeah, okay, Lesbo Ponies. Who's the best match for each other? I say Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie, according to Dammit Luna.
Flutter Dash.
Pinkie Dash.
Time out. In my personal opinion, Dash is with nobody, and at the same time with everybody. I think she could go around the school with whoever she wants, and nobody would care, because that's just Dash.
Okay, viewers, one thing you have to do to understand this.
Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash, they just make the perfect...
I'm not saying they couldn't be together, but I think even if that was the case, I think Rainbow Dash would be having somebody else on the side.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Fluttershy and Rarity is way better.
No.
Viewers,
you read the first chapter of that crap.
You're gonna have to go read the fanfic.
No.
You're gonna have to read the fanfic.
Shut up, Alex. That's gonna be our story time with Danny video.
Okay, I will admit, I do like the fanfic, but I do not see it happening in canon to the story. I'm talking about relationships that seem like they could be possible in the show if the show was a little bit more adult. I don't see that happening if the show was more adult. I don't see that being possible.
Truly, with Rarity, I could only see Applejack.
I think Fluttershy and Rarity would be perfect for each other.
I think Rarity's like Rainbow Dash. She can just take who she wants, and aside from that, she just wouldn't give a crap.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just think if Rainbow Dash ever chose someone, it would be Fluttershy. I mean, they have so much history together. They've known each other since like.
Okay, let's take this conversation from the side of people with more emotion. Okay, who do you think Fluttershy would want to be with?
Your mom,
truly.
I think Fluttershy would be a perfect match for Pinkie Pie. I think she would have real emotions and real feelings towards Pinkie Pie.
Okay, wait. Okay, from here on out, let's cut Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity out because we know all three of them would just do it how they want to do. Let's do this from.
Applejack, you know she wouldn't be a Philly fooler because she obviously has to add in another chapter to the family.
Well, yeah, but like let's take this from the responsible pony side. Let's talk about Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, and Applejack. And it doesn't strictly have to be Philly type thing.
Yeah, well, I don't really know. Twilight, I couldn't really say.
I kind of see her like for Spike when he gets older.
Yeah, that's a big fanfic topic, actually.
What?
No, I read this one, which is hilarious. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but basically, Spike has a crush on Rarity, which is obvious. Twilight Sparkle reads his diary and reads about it, and basically helps him create his fantasies, which is hilarious. And it starts off adult, but by the end of it, it's like they're playing like a funny kid-style role-playing game with a wizard and a noble steed, and it's just hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, God.
Okay, well... One thing I just want to kind of chime in before we get back on topic. We still need to find another artist for our group. If someone's willing to do it, just put a comment. Just put something in the comments.
And if you don't want to,
we'll go through,
put nothing.
you can also send us a private message if you want. You can just send it to our email.
Yeah, you can send it to one of our emails. It's bronyforce4@gmail.com.
We have some pretty lame OCs that are admittedly made by a really good generator, but we want to have like some real good artist style. Like you can take what we have for our OCs and like re-edit it in your own way and send it in and see if we like it. And if we like it, we'll take it and we'll put you on the team.
Also, if someone can somehow get in contact with Equestria Prevails, that's a big thing we've been trying to get. So
yes, he is a great
artist.
artist.
Leave us a comment with anything you can do that will get us in contact with him.
That would be awesome. And make sure to tune in for story time with Danny.
Yeah, everybody's gonna love that. We're gonna basically talk that.
Damn it, Luna.
Yeah.
Our first story is Damn It, Luna. We're probably not gonna finish the whole story.
If you have any folds, just so you know, if you have any folds in the room when we start reading this, you might want to have them removed.
Yeah. Also, one of the stories. Also, we're open to any fanfics you would like to suggest to us. So, yeah.
Just suggest it to my YouTube page, and I'll study it, and then I'll read it.
All right, let's get back on topic. One thing I want to ask is, does anybody think that the whole Shirley and Big Mac thing is real, or do you think no, that shouldn't happen?
Yes. Did you not see?
That is real.
I know. I saw the episode saying like, do you think it fits, or do you think it's just something that shouldn't be?
I think it's fine.
I'm not sure. I mean,
perfect, like it.
I'm going to pull out another topic just because I can. What do you guys think that the Cutie Marks Crusaders Cutie Marks would be?
I feel like apple blooms would be a literal apple bloom, like the bloom of an apple that you find on an apple.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like she'll be one of those.
That would be adorable.
Very specific.
That would be adorable.
Very specific cutie mark. It would.
Now for Sweetie Belle, I don't. Yeah, hers would be probably something like weird.
Well, what do you guys think Sweetie Belle's talent is?
Music, singing. She doesn't want to admit it, but she is the best singer out of the whole group.
Exactly. And in that episode where they did the talent show, they were all going against the talent they could have.
Sweetie Belle's cutie mark would be music notes. Like, would be music notes.
I think it would be
the thing I want to talk about,
I think
the thing I want to talk about the most is Scootaloo, because she's the most controversial character out of the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
I mean, she can't fly. She probably would never fly.
Her cutie mark has to be something that instantly signifies that she is a ground pony. It has to be something that signifies that she's grounded and she has to be proud of it. Like. Yes, no. I'll say
like a scooter. Like a tree, like a tree or like a tree or flower or something.
A chicken.
Something that's grounded and stuck in the ground.
She can't make the scooter fly, but the scooter would make sense.
There's one that I've seen where like a wheel is on fire and it has wings, but it's directly planted to the ground, so you know it's not lifting off the ground. I think that would be perfect for a cutie mark.
Yeah, that actually does make a lot of sense. But let's just talk about Scootaloo as a person.
Okay, how much does everybody know about Scootaloo? I can explain the whole story, but if you know anything else,
I know that she's an orphan and that she
lives
can't fly, and that's about it.
Yes. Okay,
so let's have Bad Boy explain, and everyone else just be quiet for a minute.
Even though they never explain in the show, it has been written in the Lauren Foss Bible for My Little Pony that Scootaloo is an orphan. She is crippled and will never be able to fly. She was like that from birth. Her parents are unaware and unknown. Apparently, they abandoned her somewhere along the way. And Scootaloo has no house. She is orphaned and homeless. She lives inside of the Cutie Mark Crusaders clubhouse.
Oh.
So, do you guys ever think that she was orphaned
Doesn't that
because
just make you want to throw her in the oven and turn her into chicken?
No.
Like, do you guys ever think that her parents have...
Danny, you better shut up before I put my dick in your mouth.
Ow.
Okay, here's an hypothesis I have. This is based completely off of Fluttershy's personal experience. We all know how Fluttershy fell from the sky because she couldn't fly. I think something similar that happened with Scootaloo, because even though you can walk...
was saved by something else.
Yeah, like, you can walk on clouds, but if you're not careful, you can fall through and you're screwed. And I think something like that happened to her, and her parents just never found her or something.
Bad parenting skills. Letting your kids walk off on the clouds. I'm gonna walk off, Daddy. Don't go too far too late.
Definitely bad parenting skills if you don't take care of your baby until she learns to fly. That's like a bird trying to like push her bird out the nest and it doesn't know how to fly.
Okay, so moral of the story, don't shove your little Pegasus baby off a cliff.
Give her a few days. She'll come back.
Guys, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go do... My parents are calling me. I'm back.
Alright. Okay, another thing I want to talk about. They haven't met since the day it happened. Rainbow Dash has officially taken Scootaloo under her wings. I don't know what that means, but we get to see her interact with Scootaloo since that. So I'm kind of feeling like Rainbow Dash hasn't fulfilled her end of the bargain.
So you know something else? After Rainbow Dash became a Wonderbolt, there's been no comment or anything about that episode.
Exactly.
Guys,
I want to see... Okay, we all have to say goodbye to Angel Heart.
So I feel like...
See ya, Angel Heart.
See you later, man.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Well, I
back
think we
to the
should end the
conversation.
episode soon, but we should go over like one or two more topics.
Yeah. I just want to say, I want to see... not to be like a clopper or anything, but I want to see her in that spandex outfit.
Who?
Yeah, same here.
Dang,
And I also want to see her with Scootaloo. Not in a relationship fashion, but I just want to see Scootaloo get her dream.
How do you think Rainbow Dash is gonna compensate to that? Is it gonna be like more like big sister, like rarity wise, or like actual mother wise?
Well, guess we'll find out or guess. And dumb comment from Danny.
Ow, my face. I'm dead.
Fuck you.
We're running out of topics, man. Come up with one.
Whatever it is.
Well,
I can be British if I want. I'm so British I shit the Queen.
why? There's something in a British accent.
What are you gonna do about it?
Your
That
mom.
was more Mario.
Hey, it's me, I'm Mario. Fuck off. What?
Okie dokie.
Loki.
Okay, I think we should end it here and then just pick up tomorrow.
So I'm guessing this is the end for today. We'll see you next episode.
Yep.
Don't forget to check out Story Time with Brony, which will be starting up tomorrow.
Also, check out the deviant art of what's his name again? The artist?
Equestrius Prevails.
Yeah, check out Equestria Prevail's thing because we definitely want to use his art, and we want all of you to support him.
And
please.
we want you all to support me, Joker55526, because I like to have more page views.
Yes, and that's
Also,
about it, I guess.
wait. If you want to follow me on my Tumblr is Brony Wonderbolt, and they'll tell you theirs if you want to follow theirs as well.
Mine is just Rainbow Dash 003, basic name, but I like it. And then our friend that just got off, Angel Heart, is Pinkie Pie 003.
Just so you know,
if and see our ponies, then go to our Tumblr pages.
Yeah, chances are those two won't be posting that much, but me, Brony, I usually post every other day. It's usually random crap like the blog is, but, you know, it's just there for you to have fun and laugh and giggle. If you like Halo and My Little Pony and just random pictures, then that's there for you to enjoy.
And my deviant
And
art.
don't forget, you can request us fanfics. We will take any style of writing, any maturity.
Yeah,
And
if you want
request
gore
artists if you have
or
any.
plop or whatever you want, we'll read it and we'll just
And,
do it the best we can.
If you want to post pictures in the comments of your art, that works too. But, yeah.
And one more thing before we do end this. this is going to be a special submission. Come up with ideas, and I'll do a picture of it. And I'll put the name of the winner who got the idea. It'll be a contest. I'll wait about a month before I start it. And so please leave comments on my DeviantArt or this video.
And the last comment I'm making is Danny writes his own music, so every month we'll be playing a different song by him, I'm sure.
Not to mention a bunch of other Brony artists. I want to mention, just in case you feel a little worried about what music we play, we'll also be playing music by Aviators, Dallin One Kenobi, and Vinyl Scratch.
And also give us suggestions for other artists if you want to play that kind of different music.
Well, I'm an M&A. I don't remember my friend's name, but they'll tell you theirs, so, yeah.
And this is Moondust signing off.
And should I end with a guitar solo?
If you want.
We'll get better as we go, so don't feel bad for us. Just like us.